Any question?
No, sir.
All right. So I was telling you in the last part of the video that promotion does not only include advertising. And I was explaining that with this flow chart, that promotion has basically four elements and we call them together as promotional mix. As we have marketing mix, so there is promotional mix as well. And promotional mix includes four elements of promotion. That includes, of course, advertising, and you know about what is advertising, and we'll talk about it later in this chapter as well. And there is sales promotion. Do you know what is sales promotion? I think I at one point of time I told you that as well.
Yes, sir.
Sales promotion is not similar to as advertising, because here your purpose is not to inform people about the product or its quality or the features. The purpose is only to increase the sales of the product immediately or in the short term. And that is only possible when you come up with different offers such as buy one get one free or 50% off, flat 70%, stuff like that. That is sales promotion. And it does not give any kind of uh, image to the people. People feel it's cheap, they buy it. Advertising actually creates an image of the product as well. And apart from that, it informs people about the suitability of the product as well. And of course, advertising requires a, a medium, whereas sales promotion does not require that. Outside the shop window, you can paste it 50% off. And you know that many shops, they do it when the season is going to end, be it winter season or summer season. Then we have two other elements. One is public relation. Now we call it PR as well. This is important, and that means you want to establish a good relationship with the people you feel they can be your potential customers. And how do you do it? For example, one way is by having a press conference. You launch a new product or a new variation in your product, and you have a press conference, and you inform people that we have launched or going to launch a new product, and that would be extremely beneficial for such kind of people, or that will be beneficial for a certain use. Now this is establishing a good reputation and relationship with people, because people feel they always come out with that sort of products which we like, and they always inform us beforehand so that we should buy the moment they are launched in the market. This could be one way as well, that is using a press conference there as well. Another way, for that, for a press conference you might not require finance, because you know these days media is very sharp. They are always looking for new news. So that's why whenever they feel that there is a good company which is launching a new product, they obviously arrive there and they fully cover that event. So as Samsung does it, and they inform people through public relation that they are launching a new product, a new cell phone whose price would be 5 lakh rupees. But that would be an entirely new phone, and it would be a foldable phone, a touch screen foldable phone costing 5 lakh rupees to the people. So it is not advertising. This is what we call public relation. Similarly, you keep informing people about the latest offers through SMS, through emails, right? This is also public relation as well, and it helps establishing a good relationship with the people as well. And they like to buy such products because they feel that they are always well informed about the product, whether it is suitable for them or not, or what are the latest offers which are there if they buy that product. Okay, and we'll talk about in detail about these elements as well. I'm just giving you an idea so that when we'll start studying them, you won't have any problem. Then personal selling is there. Personal selling means that there are sales representatives who are there to entertain every single customer who pays a visit to their outlet. Now imagine you, the moment you enter a car showroom or a jewelry shop, people start approaching you or start asking you, yes ma'am, yes sir, what do you want? Is it the case or not?
Yes, sir.
All right, but this is not the case in a fast food restaurant or a grocery store, because you are just moving around looking for the products, and there's no one to guide you. It happens. Reason is because they are items of regular need, and people already know about it, what to buy, what not to. That's why personal assistance is not required. Whereas, similarly, in case of a fast food restaurant as well, people pick and choose on their own. List is right in front of them, and they first decide what to buy, and then they stand in the queue to give an order. But no one actually approaches you the moment you enter a fast food restaurant. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now personal selling is suitable for the products which are very technical or very expensive, because people are not very clear about it and they want some expert advice from someone. That's why in car showrooms, because car is an expensive item and it is a bit technical as well, so you require an expert advice which car to buy. So sales representatives are there to help you out, to tell you, to guide you about the features of the car, the comfort level of the car, and whether it is suitable for the purpose you are buying or not. Similarly, thinking, and for example, if somebody says the car's engine is of 2000 cc, so can you check the engine of the car whether it is 2000 cc or not on your own? Sakina?
No, sir.
No. Yes, we can open the bonnet of the car, we can see the engine, but we cannot see whether the actually the car's engine is 1500 cc or 2000 cc or what, because we do not have a gauge to measure that, nor we have the expertise to judge that. So for that, we require someone who can tell you that, and then you will feel confident, because you never visit a car showroom with an intention that I will buy right now. No, don't do it. You pay a visit to different car showrooms, you check the price, you see the quality of the car, and then you decide after a few days what to buy. And that is why personal selling becomes extremely important in that case. And think about jewelry again. Jewelry is a very expensive item, and yes, you can tell the requirement to the jeweler, but again, jeweler guides you that what kind of design would be suitable for you, or uh, for as per your requirement. So that is why again personal selling would be needed over there. Otherwise, people won't buy. If there are no qualified people, trained staff there, and they are not able to guide you properly, why should I buy this and why should I not buy this? And they are technical and expensive too. People won't buy from that particular shop or outlet. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And that is why personal selling also helps promote the product and also helps to increase the sales of the product as well. All right. Now, coming back to the notes, importance of promotion. Now, aims of promotion. The first one is to improve the image of the product. Image, is very important. If image is not good, even if the quality of the product is good, people won't buy. Now, imagine the quality of your product is very good, but how would people be knowing about it unless and until they give it a try? But because your image is bad because of some reason, and people are not spreading a good word of mouth about your product, people won't buy your product, and they would never realize that your product is actually a good product. That is why you have to have a good image of your product, and for that, promotion is a must. So good promotion would lift the image of the product, and people would like to give it um, what is it? Give it a try, and then if the quality is good, they will start buying it further. So, and here advertising played a crucial role because image is developed by advertising, and here image means brand image, and brand image means perception of the people about a certain product. How do people see a product? That is their thinking, now their thought process. So that is actually developed through advertising. Think about that. Let's say a very famous model or actor or singer or a player is being shown in an advertisement endorsing a brand. Like, for example, buy Nike, be Nike. For example, if this sort of a slogan is there and endorsed by a very famous celebrity. So imagine what kind of image people would have that yes, it would be an expensive product and must be of high quality as well. So all high income group would like to buy that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this is how image is developed. All right. Then to inform people about the product, yes, again, advertising is extremely important in that case, that whether the product best satisfies their need or want or not before buying. So you have to inform people, you have to give every single detail to the people, especially, particularly if your product is new, so that they realize this is the right product for them and they start buying. Then we have to increase sales, and you know that what is the final thing which is required to make sales happen? We understand good quality product, we understand good advertising, but what is the final thing which is required to make sales happen? Do you know what is that?
Sir, no idea.
Okay, let me give you a scenario. For example, a customer pays a visit to a shop, right? And now wants to buy a product. So that person needs to be attended carefully by the sales staff which is present there. And that sales staff must provide them personal attention. And that is what we call personal selling. We just covered earlier. So that they will be guiding them, they will be telling them what is how can you use that product, what are the necessary precautions to be taken, how good the product is, and how that product would be able to satisfy your need or want. That is the final thing which is required. You are convinced to buy a product, you pay a visit, but when you want to buy, you ask certain questions. Of course, when you see a product physically, there are some questions which come to your mind. And if there is nobody to answer or nobody is personally attending you, there is an issue. So sales won't happen in that case. So again, promotion is required there. And what kind of promotion? Again, along with other elements of promotion, personal selling becomes extremely important there, particularly when a product is expensive and a bit technical as well. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then we have to introduce new products. Again, yes, when you introduce new products, why promotion is required? Can you tell me? Do you know why? Because new people are not familiar with new products. They do not know that there is a new product which is going to be launched or has been launched. So unless and until you inform them that now there is a new version of the product or an innovative product which is available in the market, people won't ask for it when they'll visit a shop. So you have to tell them beforehand. So when they visit shops, they would ask about that product. So again, you require promotion. Now, create a brand image. We covered that in the first point as well. What is the difference between to create a brand image and to improve the image of the product? Can you tell me the difference? Or is there none? No idea?
No idea.
Okay, no problem. Listen, creating a brand image means that your product is new and it's still to establish its reputation in the market. So you have to first build it through advertisements, as I told you earlier. Your advertisements need to be very, very selective so that you will be able to develop an image in the mind of the people when they watch an advertisement. The first point is about image is already there. Okay. The first point is about the image is already there, but it is not up to the mark. I think I gave you an example earlier as well. That when Lay's was launched, there was a rumor that pig fat oil uh, is used while making Lay's. Did I give you that example?
Yes, sir.
So then what happened? How did they improve that image? Because people stopped buying it because of that. What did they do? What did Pepsi do?
Sir, they used a celebrity
Absolutely.
for advertisement.
Absolutely. The owner of J Dot, who was the owner of J Dot, unfortunately, Junaid Jamshed, they hired him and they showed him eating chips there in that ad and telling that it is 100% halal. So what did they do? They improved the image of the product. And now the sales has gone stable and it is again a successful brand and people are buying it and you can see it in shops easily available, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, last point is to compete with competitors' products. Yeah, that is very important. I can give you an example of Tapal and Lipton. At one point of time, both were actually trying to degrade one each other. Tapal was saying our brand is good, Lipton was saying our brand is better. Similarly, all mobile networks, Jazz, Varez, Ufone, Zong, they were also competing through advertisements as well. So you sometimes you need to compare your product with other products like Surf Excel and Ariel. You must have seen the ads where they blur the brand name, but still you can see that. Have you seen such ads?
Yes, sir.
So what are they trying to do in that ad? They are directly comparing their product with their closest competitor and telling people that our product is better either in terms of price or in terms of quality or in terms of performance, whatever. So for that purpose, you require promotion as well so that you can tell people our product is better. Okay. Um, I can tell you there was an ad way back. You were not born at that time. In India, Thumbs Up is very famous. Do you have any idea about Thumbs Up?
No, sir.
No. Okay, no problem. Thumbs Up is strong in taste, similar to Coca-Cola. And Pepsi is there in India as well. So what did they do actually? They hired Akshay Kumar, who is actually a famous actor at present as well, and they showed drinking Thumbs Up there. And there was a young boy who was drinking Pepsi, and they showed Akshay Kumar saying that you are drinking a kid's drink. The reason is because Pepsi is sweeter than Thumbs Up. It is more sweet. And you know that sweets are liked by smaller kids. So they showed in that ad, what are you doing? You are a young boy and you are still having Pepsi. And they are saying that now your drink is Thumbs Up. Why? Because it is strong in nature. So that was a competitive advertisement by comparing their product with the others. So this is also done through promotion. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, then we have promotional mix. I explained that clearly to you. You can read it on your own, but still, if you have any problems, you can let me know in the next class. I am just going to skip, but only I'll talk about this one, sponsorship and publicity in the media. I told you about press conference. So that is publicity in the media. Sponsorship is, remember, when you finance an event. For example, there is an event, and there were many events, I'm telling you, which were arranged by Lux, and the name was Lux Style Awards. Have you heard about it?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Lux Style Awards. Why the name Lux is along with that Style Awards? The reason is Lux was the main sponsor. What does it mean? That the whole event was financed by Lux, but on a condition that okay, I'll finance everything. Lux says, if this happens, but you will be using my name before the name of the event. And that is why Lux is used with that. Okay, do you watch PSL?
No, sir.
Okay, have you heard about PSL?
Yes.
Okay, so the full name is HBL PSL. Do you know
Yes.
why? Because again, HBL Habib Bank Limited is the main sponsor, main financer of that event. And that is why they are bound to use the name of HBL. And this is what we call sponsorship. This is not advertisement. Whenever the name of the event will be called, the name of that brand will automatically be called. So that is what we call sponsorship, and it is also called and it is part of public relation. Now, people who love sports, they will have a soft corner in their heart about that brand. That this brand always organizes or finances such events which are liked by us. So they would always love to buy such brands as well, leading to higher sales. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving onwards, now look at the advertising process. That is one of the element of promotion. One is knowing the objective. Of course, when you are going to plan for advertisement, you need to know what for you are advertising. And accordingly, you design the advertisement. Sorry, you design the advertisement. Like, for example, the purpose is to improve the image. The purpose is to create an image. The purpose is to increase the market share. The purpose is to inform the people about the product. So the purpose could be anything. So after deciding the objective, you decide about the design of the product that is likely to be successful. Then setting the budget. That is also very important. What amount of money you would like to allocate for that? For example, if you feel you have a limited budget, limited amount of money to be spent on advertisement, so you might rather go for a newspaper, a pamphlet, a banner, or stuff like that. But you have a large budget, you might go for TV, right? TV, a magazine, an expensive internet site where pop-ups come. You know, when you watch your videos on YouTube, so all of a sudden an advertisement come and you cannot simply avoid that ad for a few seconds. And for that, they are very expensive. So if you have a huge budget, you can go for such advertisements as well. So you cannot simply think about the medium of the advertisement unless and until you decide about the budget of the advertising. Because you decide first and then you realize that you do not have enough money, there'll be a problem. You would be short of funds. Then we have target audience. Yes, another important factor. What for you are developing the advertisement? Let's say you are developing ads for kids. So your ad must be according to that. For example, if ad is for kids, so there must be some cartoon characters that must be part of it in order to attract kids so that they must watch the whole advertisement. And those cartoon characters must be famous so that kids watch it closely, right? So this is how you do it. Similarly, media selection. Again, you need to see if your audience is wide ranging, it is throughout the country, then a national TV, a national newspaper would be a more suitable option. But if you have a small shop in a small town, then might be a banner or a hoarding or pamphlets, handouts might be more suitable because you require a limited circulation of it. You do not have a large number of customers throughout the country or that area. It would save your cost as well. Then we have um, designing and creating the ad. That is a very critical stage because now you will be developing the ad. What message would be conveyed through that advertisement? There are two ways. One, company does it on their own if they have their own marketing and advertising department. Larger companies, they do have it, like public limited companies, but smaller companies do not have the expertise. So they contact advertising agencies and they develop ads for them and they keep on getting assistance from them that what type of ad should be made, what message to be conveyed, what image should come out after watching that ad. So they develop it and then they give it to the companies. But creation of ad is very important. If it is not conveying the message which you want it to be conveyed, there'll be a problem. And you know that once advertisement is shown, it can't be reverted. People would see that, and after watching it, they might develop an image, and then there'll be a problem. Okay, finally, we have valuation. And I told you evaluation means the objectives you set for your advertisements, whether you have met it or not. And how could you find it out? You could see the response of the people. You could see the pattern of your sales. Like for example, let's say after the advertisement, if your sales start going upwards, it shows that your advertisement was good. And if, let's say, your purpose was to increase the sales, it happened. So your advertisement was effective. But you can